Today was a terrible, awful day in America. I just think there's no way you can slice it otherwise. For those of you who have not been paying attention to the news, founder of Turning Point USA and notable conservative voice, I guess, Charlie Kirk, was shot during a Turning Point USA event on a college campus in Utah. This is awful on so many levels. Charlie Kirk was, frankly, he was known as a really good guy. I've never seen anything that can really be said bad against him. I've never seen people on the internet call him a bad guy. He was a husband, he was a father, his wife and two young daughters were there in attendance as well. They saw it happen. Of course, you scroll through TikTok, you scroll through Instagram, you scroll through Twitter. I mean, dang near any social media platform, you will see people mourning this loss, you will see people celebrating the loss, and you will see multiple angles of Charlie Kirk getting shot. He was shot in the neck, probably hit the jugular, probably died on the spot right there. But this speaks to a broader thing that's happening in America. Charlie Kirk, by all accounts, was a moderate. He was a moderate Republican. Charlie Kirk was a man who believed that he could win people over purely by talking to them. That's all he believed. He was never violent with anyone. He never got into yelling matches, shouting matches. He would have nice, respectable, diplomatic debates. And they shot him. This is going to be politicized, and it's going to be politicized because you kind of have to politicize a death like this to show the effects of the political violence in America. This goes far beyond just a murder. I mean, this was an assassination by far. There's no other way to put it. Charlie Kirk was assassinated today. It truly is a sad day. My thoughts, my prayers are with Charlie Kirk's wife and his two young daughters as they want to have to go throughout this world, obviously without her husband, without their dad. Two young daughters, dude. Very young. And it's crazy to me how someone can have that much hate in their heart for a generally speaking good guy. Right? He did nothing wrong to this shooter. I can guarantee it. He did nothing wrong to it. People harbor that much hatred. That is what's wrong with society. Like, these people are demons. But Kirk did not deserve this. I'm sure in the following days we will find out more news about the shooter, maybe who they are, because Kash Patel, FBI director, head of the FBI, has announced that they do have, like, for real this time, the shooter in custody. They brought him in alive. They can make an example out of the shooter. And I think they should. I think there's no other way around it. Donald Trump has ordered the death of the shooter in a swift manner. An executive order saying it cannot be appealed either. This shooter will face a death penalty, which I think is reasonable. And Donald Trump also declared that all flags will be flown at half-mast until 6 p.m. on Sunday, which I think is a bit... I don't think it's enough time for them to be flown at half-mast, but at least he's doing something. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, alright? It never is. Don't take that for granted. Charlie Kirk, warrior. He knew the risk of what he was doing. Went out there. Still braved it, smile on his face. He was a warrior. Gone from this earth too soon. Obviously, he was an insane talent. He was only 31. Most likely would have been president one day. Gone way too soon, and I hope that the shooter is made it to an example. That's kind of all I have to say on this. It's absurd that I even have to say this regardless, because obviously, I mean, there's yesterday on Twitter, all you could see was the raw unedited footage of that Ukrainian woman getting stabbed on a train. This country, it looks like it's falling apart. We need to pray for this country.